First of all, we'll disconnect the battery. Stick it somewhere where it doesn't connect back up again. I could have filmed this before, but what we're here to do today is to put the buttons in. If you haven't heard the story, look through my previous videos. I'll talk about where we're at with this, but we're going to try and put that in today. So I've disconnected the battery, show the video there. And now it is, and I said I've shown you this many times before, so probably not going to film this. Hole there, hole over the side here as well. This is on the 3-spoke wheel. Obviously the 2-spoke slightly different. We're going to go in here with a screwdriver, and somewhere in here there's a little, basically there's a spring. There's a spring clip in here, and as you push it in, it lets go of one side. So we're going to do that. Try and do both sides. Because I'm sillily filming on my phone today, I'm not going to show this bit. You've seen it before. Not too bad. Just a bit of fumbling around, but let's have a look. Just want to make sure we'll be a bit careful with the cables. Right, so you can see the spring there. And that's what you're trying to hit on the other side. You're trying to squeeze that together. And the clips. So what we're going to do is, before I do anything silly, we're going to unplug this. Now remember, again, battery off, because we don't want any issues with airbags and airbag lights. Right, we've gone with the I can't be asked to unplug that. T20 Torx to take these screws out and then put those back in again, obviously on their side, because I've done them up nice and tight, or just because they're into plastic, they're fairly tight. That one. Take that one out. Put those over there. And now, so we're putting in, this is the stereo side, I think. Nope. Sorry. Right. So this is just the stereo function from memory. It's slightly different, I think, than the 2-spoke, but I think volume, change channel and stuff like that. So we've got that, and we'll have to route the wire up and over the top of the frame there, up and over here. Get that up out of the way. That's it. Now, I think what we need to do is go over the top of that. I think, yeah, we want to go over the top of that. So I'm going to drop that down and work that out. Again, only 2 hands, so I'm going to put you down. So as we can see here, I've run the cable up over the top, and that's going to go in the back there, and we can stick in the cruise control. It should just slip in there. There we go. Alright, now I think we're definitely going to put this up. Right, so now I think I'm going to see whether that should just go there, or whether I should drop it back over the top again of those other cables. Let's have a look. Yeah, having a look from the top. I'm going to pop that and just clip that in there. Lovely. Those will be out the way. So now that should just sit back in place. I'm not going to push it back in just yet, just So that seems okay, but what we're going to do first, that will just push in, but what we're going to do first is grab these screws and go around the back, and just in here we're going to put these screws in. Again, putting my hands down, so there's just one there, and then on the other side, ooh, you'll see there's one up there. Right, well, they're a pain in the ass. I do remember trying to get these screws out, and they're an absolute pain in the ass to find. I don't know why, but I've got them in part the way, and the screwdriver, you know, you're trying to twist and the screwdriver fell out of the screw, and trying to find it again. Don't know, I can feel where the screw is, but I can't actually work out what it is. So what I'm going to do for the moment is I'm just going to push the horn back in. Just double check everything's fine under there. From that perspective, all the cabling's fine. We're all good there. Yep, what's that there? Sorry, just want to check that that is not going to get pinched by anything. And we're just going to find out where that sits. Find out where he sits, he says. Right. The struggle is real. What am I doing wrong? What am I missing? So these two, see these two locking bars? It's plastic, they go in those slots there. And this clip against this piece of the spring, which is what you push open, push to get these things pop out. Now that I've plugged that in there, I'm just wondering if that should actually go underneath. Maybe that will be a little bit better. One moment. Right. That's sort of tucked right up out the way now. So there should be, he says, we get those up out the way. Should be nothing to stop that going in, unless of course I've got it in the wrong place. That goes there. Yeah, a bit like that. So that still moves because obviously that's the horn. They seem to be okay. The paint job was done by me. It won't be brilliant, I'll have to admit. I videoed that, so you can go back and have a look at it. It would have been nice to, I guess, to have done all the silver, but I didn't want to, I don't know. Maybe I should have just done it. Maybe I should have just covered these up and just painted the whole thing black. But anyway, I did what I did, and the paint I used was a Buswell paint, which I think, again, I've probably mentioned in the past. I don't have that here anymore, and so anything I do to these from here on in will have to be done in a different paint. This obviously was done by, this came with the other caps from Brothers Custom Steering Wheels, who I got this from. I've managed to scratch it, and I think I had managed to wear the paint off the other ones as well, but obviously we've swapped these out now. There's a slightly different sheen to these. Obviously I've used slightly different paint, but they're in. Now, if I now could drive it and test it, I certainly would know. I can't turn it on because the battery's out at the moment. I could at least do things like turn this on and off and see if that works. So that'd be quite handy to have that back. I used to miss it. Not completely, but, and it'll be interesting now that I'm in this country, because in the UK you get massive long motorways, M4s, M3s, etc., and M5s and others that they were quite handy just to sort of sit on and cruise, keep you at the speed limit. It's amazing when you do that actually how you get I can sit there and you'd be following behind someone thinking, yep, this is perfect, running perfect speed. Turn this on, which means you are doing 1 speed, allegedly. And then how the car in front, if you're just using accelerators, goes a little bit faster, goes a little bit slower, goes a little bit faster, goes a little bit slower. It's very interesting. Right, let's see if battery's still all right. Let's see. Oh, that is bad. Clutch, throw out bearing. Right, so if we turn on, yes, that's good. That does something. This won't do anything because I'm pretty sure I ain't got this connected to anything. So, and it needs this, you know, the special adapter for that, which we may look at one day. It'd certainly be handy from a volume and perspective, but we'll see. This is all obviously because it's had the battery off. It's not sorted out, so we'll go through and sort that out. But anyway, good. Those are in. We'll have to think about what's up next. Anyway, very short one. Thanks very much. Catch you in the next one.